So take a few breaths. And allow your bodies to calm as we come into our third meditation today, each one building energetically on the previous one. So we return quite easily into that frequency and experience of the previous meditation, filled with the Divine Mother energy, filled with light, and receiving so much of the love that is being directed to us. So once again we find ourselves in our circle in the crystal temple. Created for us by the Arcturians. The crystal temple consciousness. And they provide for us excuse me, an enormous etheric crystal in water, in the center of our circle. A hugely powerful crystal. So we gaze upon this crystal, and as we gaze upon it, its light becomes ever more brilliant. And the temple masters are directing into this crystal their energy transmissions to each one of us. Transmissions of healing, of activations, and of new information. As you gaze into the crystal with your third eye, dazzled by its brilliance, receive their transmissions through your third eye, down through your crown, into your heart. You simply receive and allow these transmissions outside of your 3D consciousness to go where they wish to go, to do what they wish to do. You move away from the personality self. For you have the possibility in this crystal temple to be at one with your fifth dimensional self, who stands behind you, and merges into your physical and auric field according to your frequency will allow. Simply by being here, your frequency rises, and more of your higher self is able to connect with you and to merge with you. This is not something you can do or get. It is simply something you can receive, that you can allow, that is given by grace. So feel the effect of being here in this crystal temple. The peace, the beauty, the love of the Arcturians that are with us. Their kindness, their compassion, and their deep understanding of the human condition. All are equal here. And all are respected at their level of their evolution, for where they are in their ascension process. And our starseeds, you are also honored, appreciated, as you are returning back to your ascended state of being, embodied in Goddess Hathor. You have taken on the process of transmuting the lower self back into light and purity. This is what you came into incarnation for. So there is no judgment or any lower experiences or deeds. There is nothing which you need to feel guilt about. nothing that makes you feel, that should make you feel less unworthy. So we bring into you now, through this crystal, the energy of transmutation of all lower thoughts and beliefs about yourselves and your higher self. Your fifth dimensional self is standing behind you, merging its energies into you, that you may let go of all beliefs and emotions you have about yourselves as being beneath, below, inferior to, and so on. As we work with your subconscious in this way, hold and affirm your new belief that you are a divine being of light, that your purity has never been soiled, that you are loved, appreciated and respected, for you are not your experience. It was the intention to drop down into density and have the experiences which came from being in such a low vibration. As your frequency has now risen, it is time to release, relinquish the guilt and so on that you allowed to come into your belief about those experiences. It is time to rise above them. Higher thoughts, higher feelings are required now, at this time. So these energies that we are sending to you are to clear from you the illusions you have taken on about yourselves, what you have done, and who you truly are. A release of identification, a release of judgment, a release of your attachment, to all the beliefs you have had about yourself. No longer will you indulge in negative thinking about yourself. You will only allow in higher thoughts, higher feelings into your mind about yourself and who you are. If you so choose, you will let go of your guilt, of your anger, of your fears about yourself. If you choose, you will adopt what we may call your new self. It is a choice. Do you choose to rise up into your truth of who you are? Or do you choose to remain in the lower realms of self-criticism and self-judgment? For we give you the energies, but the choice is yours. Do you choose the higher path into the light? Are you ready to step through the open door into your fifth dimensional self, to be pure love, unconditional? So many of you have ascended many times on other planets. Your ascended self lies within you now. As you look into the crystal, you see Goddess Hathor is there. Look at her, gaze upon her. As she presents herself to you. She sends a cord of light from her being to yours, a soul connection. She is awakening within you your memory of your return to purity in your ascended state. And she merges into oneness with you. As her ascended state of being becomes one with yours within. And as she merges with you, as you merge with her, you find within that part of yourself which is the greater part of who you are. Where lower vibrational, where lower vibrations no longer exist. Purity of mind, purity of heart. The ascended you, where all that exists is your Christed state of being. Joy, unconditional love and compassion, non-judgment, peace, eternal bliss. For in your ascended state, you know who you are. You have returned. And your ascended self already exists within you. And Goddess Hathor assists you in reconnecting to your ascended self. So spend a little time now in this experience. And Helioa assists. In bringing in your future self. Coming into your being now. Allow yourselves now to begin to rise. To rise slowly upwards above your physical body. As you ascend into the heavens once more. With Helioa as your guide. You are in the experience of your future self. And in a few moments you will return into your physical body, bringing your future self with you. So begin the descent now, your future self, descending into your physical body through your crown. Descending into your being. As you rest in the perfection of who you are. And you feel yourself in your foundation. The strength of your foundation. The new experience of self within your foundation. As we now shower you with the cleansing shower of sparkling light. So a few moments now as we realign you and recalibrate you to a higher calibration. You now have a perfect aura, surrounded in light and radiating light from your core. Remember Gaia, your dear Mother Earth, and take your energies down, that she may also receive. Feel the course of energies moving through you, upwards from below, downwards from above. Your power lies in your light, in your love. Only the highest frequency, the highest thoughts, the highest feelings and when you feel ready, grounded and anchored, you open your eyes.